Morning, Obedi.
Morning, Cletus.
Welcome to PwC.
Thank you very much.
Obedi, the banking sector is booming. Look at the BOT reports. They're saying the banks are adequately capitalized, no liquidity issue, NPL ratio going down. In simple words, what are the key drivers for this growth and whether this growth is sustainable or not? In addition, we are on a budget session now. What are your expectations from the fiscal change in order to catalyze this growth even further going forward?
So I think largely speaking, the growth in the banking sector is a reflection of the growth and the improvement that we have observed in the wider economy. And as we look forward to your question whether this performance is sustainable, I think the key levers of the performance, we continue to see them today. Which is why I say the momentum in Q1 of this year has been seen. Inflation levels are still stable, and the outlook for that is still showing that we will continue to play in the ranges of 3 to 5%, which is the one that is targeted by the central bank. Look at IMF report and World Bank, still the projection for 2024 in terms of the GDP growth, still in the 5.4%, 5.6%. If you look at the projections for import and export, the projections from BOT are showing that our export will continue to grow at 6% in the year 2024, while imports are projected to decline at the range of 4%, 5%. And that will improve not only the current account deficit, but also the FX reserve of the country. So this current challenge of FX liquidity is expected also to improve, because it's one of the significant challenges that is also hinging on the growth that potentially could be even much more than what we've observed in the last year or so. So I think my expectation in terms of the budget that is coming is that it will really protect that momentum. I think we should be careful to maintain and not disrupt the momentum, because the economy is really flourishing. A lot of sectors, I don't know whether there's any sector that is currently struggling. And if all sectors are doing very well, that's more tax collection for government. And I do hope that the current budget the theme will be able to protect that growth, protect that momentum, so that it continues into one more year or in the near term. And that is not to say that there are no areas of improvement. I think there are. And the direction that we see from a private sector perspective is, if we need, and I hear that the government, and we understand the government needs more money, they need more tax collection to really finance a lot of other projects that are ongoing at the moment. But which way is really the question here? Should they go the route of increasing taxes by way of rates up, or should they choose a route of trying to improve the business environment and support private sector so that private sector performance can improve? And as it does so, then the tax collection can go up as well. So I think the choice of the route that we need to take will impact the sustainability of the growth and the momentum that we have seen so far coming out of the economy.